So this is the app. I am in the app. So the first time when you download our app, or maybe someone in your team download the app, and they will ask him to choose the language, if it is French or in English. So as I am talking in English, let me just choose French. But this screen only shows one time. It means when the person choose English, next time when the person come in the app, the person will not need to choose again the language. The language will be set for his phone, for the app, for a long time. So the person needs to choose his language, and then you continue with the that for the mobile app. Next time when the person come, he will not need to choose the language. But the first time when you download the app, it will ask you to choose the language. So let me choose English, and we will move on. Now for the login, you need to type the same login that you are using on the platform. Then when you log in, automatically it links you to the platform. So I will put there my username, okay, and then the password I will put. mm, yeah. It asked me to grant the permission for the camera. Yes, because we will need to scan the QR code that we put on the rack. As I told you, when you create an item, that item automatically our system will create a directly uh, a QR code automatically for the item, and that QR code you can print it, and when you print it, you put it where where you will put the item. So when someone come, or you need to do an operation on some item, you will just need to scan the QR code, and automatically it will work, right? And automatically from there you can do the operation that you have to do, right? But in our case, as I am not on the rack, or I'm not in the simulation lab, I will just use one QR code as a demo, right? But you can print it and do whatever you want, right? And we even have a printer for that, for the QR code. In case you need a printer, just let us know, and we will send you a printer for the QR code. It will print only the QR code, and it is nice, and you can scan and do the operation that you have to do every time when you are on something, right? So on the rack, it will be something like that. When you print the QR code, yeah, it will be something like that. That on the rack, maybe when you use our printer to have it, it will be something like that. That you can just put. It is a sticker. You can put it on where you will put the item. So don't forget, you can follow again the tutorial that we do it about how to download the QR code, and we will show maybe later how to scan it. So this is a when you print it, how the sticker of the QR code, this is how it is. Then you can take it, and then you can put it on the rack where you will put the item, and when you come you can just scan it, but I'm just showing it as a demo, right? And then when you scan it, I will show you how it will look, right? To scan the item, you will need to click on scan now. When you click on scan now, automatically it will start scanning the QR code, right? On scan now, like that, and it's scanned. So when you scan the QR code, there will be every QR code, every item that you added will have its own QR code, and when you scan it, you will see the name of the item there directly. So in my case, I scan cards, the item that I put in my database that I call cards, right? And if it is something that maybe we use it for something, we take it to use something and we will not bring it back, I can just click on take item, and if I can put the quantity that we took. If we took only, maybe let me say 7, it is just to show an example, right? Come back to dashboard. If I click on 7, we can see that now. Let me try to show if my to show exactly how the platform is, just to show a comparison. If I show 7, I put 7, and I click submit, automatically it will reduce the same item by 7. It will reduce it by 7. So I click submit, and that's it. The item has been taken, and that's it. So it means if we take something, the people who are directly in contact of the inventory, they will need to have the app, and then every time they have to do an operation on an item, they can just use it from the app, right? Let me go back, and we will show. So as we see, the item that I scanned was cats, right? And the quantity was 785. But now that I scan and I put that we use 7, let me see now the quantity. I'm just reloading. I did it to just not reload it, just to see how it will work until the end. So you see, it was 789. I will click on that we take. I will put again 7, and I will put submit, right? Take item. You can go back home. Let me reload, and I will show you. We see it was 785, and now it is 778, just because of the fact that I was using the app. So that's why I said the mobile app, it is more for the operation day to day. You don't need to come back every time on the platform to change things. So just you have the mobile app, you have to do something, just open the phone, scan, and that's it. Easy, right? So I will just close it, and we will go see other amazing things that are in the mobile app, right? So the first option that we show was if I took an item, well, we take it to use it, then now the second thing that I'm going to do, I will try another operation, a borrowed. For example, someone come in the simulation lab and he want to borrow an equipment that we already have in the database, right? So we scan again the equipment, we scan the QR code that we just put there from Meditrack, the QR code that we printed and we put there. We scan it, and it will show that as the name that of the item that we are scanning. And if I click on borrow item, it will ask me the quantity. Let me put 5. Now it says I need to put the name of the person who is borrowing it. So if I put that it is Ismail, right, and I submit, done. Automatically, if I go back, let me go to Meditrack. I'm doing that, I'm trying to just show you things, just to show you how it's works. If I go back to Meditrack, because right now I am on Meditrack, I can go back to Meditrack just to go on borrowed item record to see what happens. First we see that let me go back to show something first. When someone borrows something, it reduces, right? We see it was 778, and now I took 5, and now it came back to 773, right? So I can now check on the record to see if yes, someone borrowed. Yes, it shows that yes, Ismail borrowed cards at he borrowed 5, and it shows the dates also, right? It shows my name, it shows the item that I borrowed, my name, the quantity, and also the time, right? So in any case I return it, you can someone on the app can do it. So this is what everything about the borrowed item from the app. Now we will see other feature it also in Meditrack. Okay, now we saw two feature, two things. Now let's check and do other things that are amazing from the app. Let me scan this item for example, but as I said, you don't need to scan from the web platform. You print it and then you put it where the item is, and then someone come and he just scan it and do the operation, right? See, for example, I scan the ceiling 10. I go on the rack where it is, I scan, and then, for example, add quantity. First, maybe we receive new things, new ceiling 10. As ceiling 10 is already in the organization, and I just want to add the quantity that we just received. Maybe I will put that we receive 100 or maybe 150, and submits. Yeah, the quantity is updated, right? It is like that, super easy, right? Can go back. If I have to do something else, maybe I will scan. Now we will see things. We talk about projects. For example, if you use something for a project, you don't need to come back to the desktop or the uh, to the web platform to do something. Directly from the app you will need to do something, but first the project need to be created from the mobile app, from the web platform, sorry. The projects need to be created from the mobile app, from the web platform, sorry. The project need to be created from the web platform, and then on the mobile app it is easy. When they want to do something for a project, they can just click and assign it to a project. So I already clicked I already scanned the QR code for selling 10 milliliter. I will just click that I want to assign it to a project. This is all the project that is in my organization, right? So that's why the projects need to be created on the web platform first by the admins or one of the admins. Then on the app, when they want to do an operation, it will show. Other people, when they want to do the operation, they will see all the project that is there and they can assign it, right? So let me put that maybe I'm looking for the project tests. Yeah, it is test projects. Yes, test project. Yeah, see, it's easy to show test one. Okay, if I want to assign it to test one, I can just click on select test one, and then I can put the quantity. Quantity is 25, or maybe, yeah, 25, no problem. And then you confirm. But I just want to show something before we continue. As said, if you have a lot of project, you can pin a project, right? You just click it for a few seconds, 1 to 2 seconds, and it will pin it. Then next time when you come, you don't need to try to find it first. It will directly be pinned on top, and then you can click on it, do what you want to do, 25, and confirm. That's it. It has been assigned to the project. Now that's it, right? So what if, for example, we assign 25 for a project, or maybe for each a project, right? And then maybe they didn't finish to use all the 25 and they bring back 5, right? It means if on the project we need to reduce 5 from that, you don't need to go on the web platform to do that. You can also do it from the mobile app. You can just scan the QR code, right? You scan the QR code and you have the button reassign. We talk about assign, now we will talk about reassign. When the person click on reassign, it is to reassign something that is already assigned. 25 was assigned, But now we want to bring back 5 because they bring us back 5 that they didn't use. We will not charge them for all of them. So that's why if you want to reassign something just for a better project management, or so you can just click on the project. We know that we assign it to project 1, and we want to reassign 5, and done. It is reassigned. That's it, nothing else. That's it. This is how easy the app is, and why it is super intuitive, very easy. You don't need every time to be on the desktop, and everyone in the organization can have their own account, but it is linked to the organization, and everyone who have an access can directly do whatever he wants. He can scan, do the operations, and then that's it. You as the manager, you just need to coordinate things, do the report, and move on and see things, right? That's what this is how easy it is. Meditrack. And thank you so much. We hope you like the mobile app also. Thank you.